Can media like TV shows, games, songs, whatever, anime actually turn you into anything? Can it turn you gay? Can it turn you trans? Can Celeste turn you trans? Who knows? Does any of those things happen? No, of course it doesn't. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it, but guess what? I still want to explore some characters and some things from my past today. I made a little list and I'm trying something different for today where I've noticed something. Shout out, by the way, to YouTube. Hi, YouTube, how you doing? Where it seems like YouTube really likes longer style videos, or maybe you guys only like longer style videos, right? So I'm trying like a longer video. So this video will probably like over 20 minutes long. You probably already know how long the video is, so looking at the description and stuff like that. So we are covering at least 2 topics today. Number 1 is gonna be like anime made me gay. I thought about it making like a different video, but it's gonna be in this video. Then we're gonna have TV made me bi. How can that be? I don't know. We're gonna talk about it in a second. We're also gonna look at some memes in this video. This is gonna be like more of a podcasty type video. So there's gonna be visuals on the stream. It's not a stream. There's gonna be visuals as well, but I guess you can treat it like almost like an audio podcast if you wanted to as well. But yeah. The first thing I do want to talk about is about like anime/gaming made me gay. How? Because Misty. My god, when I was a small kid and I played Pokemon Yellow, the first character I ever remember having a crush on was Misty from Pokemon. Specifically, Misty from Pokemon Yellow. I told the story like once before, but we're gonna go into it like in a second again. But let us quickly hop over to a different view today because we are gonna use the browser. Would you look at that? We have Misty here and I've prepared a few different things for us today. This is just like lots of images of Misty, just in case you don't know what Misty looks like. I'm pretty sure this is like the newest design of Misty that we have. There's pretty classical Misty here, but I am talking about this Misty. Let me open it up. We're gonna open it into a new... I'm talking about this freaking Misty, okay? Listen, that's the Misty I had a crush on, okay? I was like, wait, when did Pokemon Yellow actually come out? Let us find out. When did Pokemon Yellow come out in Europe? We're gonna find out real quick. 2000. That means I was 8 years old. So 8-year-old Shy fell in love with this version of Misty. And then, of course, we had like the anime Misty as well. And like nowadays, of course, there's nice design. And I think this must have been the first character that like started a thing for me where I really like characters with like red and orange hair and green eyes, because that's that's exactly Misty's features. And of course I still enjoy her design nowadays. I haven't like watched Pokemon in forever. Like, isn't this one so cute? This is like, I think they did a special at some point where oh my god, it's such a tiny image, with where they had like the new designs before they like retired Ash with like all 3 of the old characters. By the way, they did retire Ash, by the way. There's also a lot of Pokemon cards with Misty on it. There's like a new Misty's Psyduck full art, and like the new set. Like, look at that card, it looks so good. This is like from the newest Pokemon English. And actually, oops, we're not gonna save that. Actually, by now, the newest one is Black Bolt and White Flare. But isn't this card amazing? It looks so good. Goat. But yeah, so I guess that was the first time I fell in love with another woman. So technically, Pokemon turned me gay. Peter was right. We should have never allowed kids close to Pokemon. It's actually crazy, right? So that was Misty. And let's go back here. Like, these are obviously... Misty had like so many outfits over the years. Let's just scroll through here a little bit. Why is that Misty Gamer Girl bathwater? What is that? That makes no sense. Yo, that's like adult Misty? That's cool. Oh, I like how like the Pokemon grew up as well. Of course, we have a lot of like fan art. She had like the Togepi and stuff like that. Man, I kind of miss old school Pokemon. Maybe I just have to like rewatch first season or something at some point. So that was cool, right? There was that Misty. And then listen, next up, I am gonna show you something. And I am not sure if there was a person before, but at some point I also had like a little bit of a quote-unquote celebrity crush on a man, and that man was none other than Simon from the Yogscast. Now, if you know the Yogscast, and if you know Simon, you might know who I'm talking about. If you don't, this beautiful human being, Simon of the Yogscast, listen. He was so funny. He is so funny, even though I haven't watched in like ages. Like his red hair, obviously in these pictures, he's like older. So the red hair has like fainted a little bit into adult whiteness. But my God, like Simon back in the day, this was like his avatar in Minecraft as well. It's so good. Like this man is so funny. I loved him so much. Yeah, this is like, oh, this is like an older picture. Why is it so tiny? Oh, wait, it's a Yogscast fandom wiki. Let's go here. Can we, like, find... Where is that picture that we just saw? Maybe we can go here? Yeah, that's, like, an older picture, right? So, obviously, we have Lewis over here, but then we have the cutie patootie Simon here. And I love this man so much! I have a big thing where I love people's voices, and he was so cute as well. So that was the Yogscast Simon, right? Obviously that. And I think, like, listen, obviously back in the day, I was still, like, giga closeted and didn't even know myself that I was trans and stuff like that, right? I didn't know nothing about sexuality or something. So I would always say to myself, yeah, I'm not gay, but if I was, for that man, I would, right? Because obviously back in the day, I still, like, identified as a man and shit like that. But obviously he was one of them. But a second one of those men. Oh, baby, yes. Listen, Killian Jones, aka Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. Listen, I've seen the show at least 3 times. I watched it once alone. I watched it once in German with my sister, and then watched it once again in English. And this mother freaking guy, look at his face, look at his design, he is, whoa, Do I need a minute alone? No, it needs to be like 30 minutes at least alone with him. Sorry, you didn't hear me say that. But Killian Jones is like so amazing. Listen, not only is this guy smacksy as fuck, he also is just like amazing in the story. I really like the character in the story, what he does in there, how he acts. He goes basically from like a villain with maybe like a softer side of a heart, and obviously he plays Captain Hook, the freaking villain Captain Hook, and then slowly but surely goes into becoming more of a good guy. And yeah, oh my God, dude, Once Upon a Time. Like, listen, if you need a good bingeable series and you kind of like fairy tales and like Disney characters, because these characters place pretty close to Disney characters, watch Once Upon a Time. Highly recommended, right? There is another character from the same show. He's an older gentleman. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Gold, aka Rumpelstiltskin. And listen, I know why Belle, yes, that Belle, fell for him, okay? Oh my God, the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he talks the walk and walks the talk. Oh, yeah, Mr. Gold, we love you. And of course, he's amazing. Basically, he has like lots of different outfits because like Once Upon a Time, if you don't know, it's like one of those shows where part of it plays like in the past. It's like when they're still like in the fairy world, and then part of it plays in the present. And in the present, you realize this first episode, so it's not a big spoiler. In the present, like all of the characters don't know that they are characters from like a fairy tale. So obviously he's like Rumpelstiltskin in the fairy world, and he is Mr. Gold in like the normal world. Why are these pictures also small? Damn. But anyway, yeah, I love that guy so much. So now I do want to ask you first on this point. Yes, we're keeping Mr. Gold here in the background. Number one, have you hydrated yet? This is like, as I told you at the beginning, a longer video, and we're already like 10 minutes in. Today I'm actually not drinking G Fuel. I'm having some Pepsi with lemon slices in there. That's right. But yeah, have you ever fallen in love with a fictional character or actor or celebrity? Yeah, if so, who was it? And also, who was the first one you can remember? I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. Obviously, there are a lot of cool characters I do like, especially from like anime growing up. But yeah. Should we look at some memes? I think we can look at some memes. So I'm very prepared today. I have Egg IRL today here. And this is obviously a very different kind of meme video because like normally in the memes, I edit them in. This time we're looking at them together at the same time. The cis male urge to yearn for a T for T relationship. Yeah, that's very cis. Yo, anybody like wanna bake some cake for me and I nom the cake? What do you have here? Top 7 words I will never hear. I'm proud of you, my punk daughter. Listen, you out there, I am proud of you, my punk daughter. Okay? I am. I can be your mommy for this one episode and I will tell you so much that I am proud of you. This is a long one. Realizing I do want to be a girl. Realizing that I don't want to be a girl all the time. Realizing it could be harder to be a trans girl than be a cis guy. I mean, at the beginning, yeah, and there's like a lot of things to probably have to change. So yes, it is hard. Realizing some of my family might not expect me as a girl. No, realizing I'm terrified of making my lifelong decision like transition. Realizing I kind of just want to be a girl anyway. You know what? See, that's the thing. Can you question yourself, realize you're not trans, and it's fine, and you go back to your life? Yes. But if you actually are trans, you cannot just like push the feeling aside and build 5 million walls. They will always get broken. So basically, if you realize you're trans and you don't transition, because that's the only thing that was found to be helpful to help, okay? You will just transition at a later point in your life. That's how it goes. What do we have here? Oh, for sure. Yeah, bro. That's totally a normal thing for a guy to say. Anyway, try a little bit of this. Oh, no. Is that like... I don't know what that is. My chemistry is not... chemistry and biology. Biology? 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 My biology is not that good, right? Is this like... HRT or something? Like... Or, oh, is this the molecular... Is this the molecule thing of estrogen? My god. Help. Next meme. My god, I can't. Realistic transition goals. Looking anything like myself, not being a cute alternative anime girl. Or that, yes. Wait! I know what that is. I know what that is. Wait, do they have their own mascot? HH? Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what that is. And if you don't, I'm pretty sure that's Henty Haven. That's a website. Only look it up when you're alone and at home. But I'm pretty sure that's a website, and this might be the what do you call it, mascot of their website? Holy. How do you all deal with gender dysphoria hitting multiple times a day? Important point. You know what? It can be hard, especially, I think gender dysphoria might be the worst right after you have figured out and realize and are sure that you are trans. Because, like, at that moment, you are like, oh my freaking god, I need to change everything all at once. Bam, 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 bam. One thing after one thing after one thing after one thing. And it's very hard to learn to, like, take it slowly, take it like one day at a time, one step at a time, one change at a time. So for me especially, it was like very hard at the beginning. But like every once in a while, like every like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, there's like a wave of like, where I'm like, today's kind of shit, you know? But yeah. Let's see, what do we have here? Wow, dude, growing out your hair nice, yeah. Oh my god, I had this literal moment happen. Where one of my colleagues was actually like, why is your hair growing so much? I'm trying so much and my hair isn't growing. Are you trying to look like a rock star now? Maybe. Longer hair? So is there long things you'd like to share with me? No. This is like, honestly, this is the life hack. Never come out. Never come out. Just slowly change everything and don't address it. No, like honestly, if you trust those people, you should address it. But like, I've read so many stories of people that just like changing things slowly over time. What is this? This is so much text. Usually I skip the long text ones, but let's read. My girlfriends are throwing me a sleepover this weekend since I never got one home. No! I had sleepovers. We played like Smash Bros. And shit all the time at Mario. We are going to paint nails. That's so cute. Do makeup and watch girls' movies. Maybe bake a cake. I feel like crying. Bake a cake? Yo, you should 100% bake the cake before you do the nails, because otherwise you have to like be careful to not like get shit on your nails, because it will like stuck on there and stuff. You know what I mean? My God. If I was born a girl, I would probably be a tomboy anyway. So why bother? You know what? You can transition and then still be a tomboy, or you can transition female to male and then still be a femboy. Those two identities, those two things, those two subcategories have nothing to do with your gender identity, okay? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Also, tomboys are pretty cool, you know that? Egg IRL. I'm not gonna click any of the spoiler ones just in case, like, I would have to edit the video. And I don't want to edit the video. What are you doing? But I do have a little bit of another thing here. This is the trans to subreddit. Trans people spam. /3. Don't I know it? You know what? I literally, Discord people, I'm calling you out. I literally had to make a separate chat that we called Uwu chat. And I know that many other people and many other Discords literally have a chat called /3 or like cat face chat where people spam that, because there is like an unnatural urge in like trans people to spam that emoji over and 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 over again. You know what? This can be uncommentated except for the fact that yes, it's absolutely true. What is that? Transphobia is a mental... What the fuck? If transphobia is natural, why do you need police state to enforce it? Oh, wait! I read that wrong! Transphobia, why do you need... And you know what? That's true. You know what? I said this in another video, but you are born trans. If you're gay, you're born gay. And if you're bisexual, you're born bisexual. By the way, last time I accidentally said if you're freaking bi, you're born bi. But instead of saying that, I said like if you're bi, you're born lesbian. That gave me a few chuckles out of the comments. But obviously, you know what I mean. But yeah, and also, religion kind of sucks, and you are indoctrinated into it. And there's like nothing natural about religion. Okay. What else do we have? Get in the tank, comrade. Oh no, we are going to seize the means of hormone production. You know what? That's a nice looking tank. I really appreciate the trans-colored, like at the tip of the cannon here as well. And on the oval face. That's kind of cool. You kind of missed like making both of those like windows little titties, honestly. What do we have? I've never been more happy and more upset from finding out that you had changed your pronouns from they to she. Game champ. Oh, I don't know that creator, but that's a cute little artwork. Also very Pokemon style. Yo, we saw that in the other sub. All clothing is unisex if you stop being a little bitch about it. I mean, that's 100% true. Gender has no clothing, and clothing has no gender. I mean, that's 100% true. Oh my god! You made the sticker? That's an insanely cute sticker. Listen, I love me a good, like, trans-colored item that might not be 100% like obvious that it's like trans thingy at first sight, and unless of course you're a trans person, then you instantly see. But like if you would remove the witch's head, for example, or make it black, like most people would just think like that's a cute little witch, right? Even like this, people might still think that's a cute little witch. And this is obviously a cute little witch. Oh my god, that's such a cool sticker. I want a button of that now. Cause of them no boobies. No! 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 Okay, I have one more Reddit I want to look at here today. And this is the LGBT memes. And we're gonna go too hot. I eat that up. A new TV show with great LGBTQ plus representation in it. Honestly, if you have any good TV shows or animes or whatever, really, any like things to watch with that, or like any creators who are very LGBTQ plus positive, let me know. I'm not transgender. I don't understand what it's like to be transgender, but I still care because I'm not an asshole. It's that easy. Listen. The true and sad reality is that cis people will never understand what it feels like to be trans, and honestly, I'm so happy for them, right? Because it's not a nice feeling most of the time, right? Yeah, there are positive things about it. Most of the time, it's hard. It's hard, right? So I don't want all my fellow humans to like feel that way, but like so they don't have to understand it, but they can still be supportive and not be assholes. Not be assholes. I also love these like little LGBTQ LG balties. I'm pretty sure there's a subreddit with just of them, and it's called like LG balties if you look for it. Dad, I'm trans. I'm your daughter, not your son. You can see because it's still a pink bow. Doesn't that make me, Dad? Please don't. Transparent. No. I love a good dad joke. I love me a good freaking dad joke. What do we have here? It's a screenshotted comment. Trans must be like, damn, I wish I had the top left. No. Note. Wait, what language is that? Music? Wait, is this like Polish? Telephone? Clock with K? Music? Is this Polish? I'm not sure. But obviously notices is like no titties. Titties are gone! I wish I was a girl. You know what? Just take this one and you are. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is. Da 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 da. Okay, this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you like this style of video as well, with like multiple topics crammed into one, and some memes as well. Bye!